Sam Landers and Max Stewart. And a little cutie named Joe behind the camera.
Disclaimer.
Neither Sam nor Max attended the Riyadh Comedy Festival. But they would have if they were asked.
You're listening to the Cloud Wall Podcast.
You really thought that you could handle this cloud? You could be studying clouds. You're not ready for this cloud.
You're not even ready for the wall.
It's two hot boys in front of a cloud wall. I shouldn't have to sell this to you.
Other podcasts don't have a single cloud on their wall. We have dozens of them.
Last week?
Friday. So that was another reason I was just laying in bed. Because I'm doing your laundry that there's no reason to be doing. That's also going through my head, like, why? And now I'm not going to sleep.
It's also laundry I don't wear. It's like clothes I have to get rid of.
I've utterly done the wrong thing you hear people do. I've made every single... With this audition process, I've built it up too much. I've let it represent something it doesn't. I've done every single thing you're not supposed to do. I've let it completely represent my ticket out of, like...
Yeah.
Servitude. You know what I mean? Like, I've completely...
Yeah,
every piece of advice that every actor would be like, this is not going to change your life. This is on to the next one. You know what I mean? Just, even if you get it. Even if you get it, it's not that big of a deal. I've completely... Here's what it is. This is what it is. I'm so stressed out and overworked a little bit that I'm like, even if it doesn't change my life, I'm completely fine with that. Like, if I got it, I could bomb, it could do nothing, but I'll have 3 weeks of work where I don't have to work at Doghouse.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I'll be paid well.
Yeah.
And I'll get to, like, you know what I mean? And that's kind of like, I just want that. That's really all I want. Yeah. And so I've been a little bit better. I finally got to the point the other day where I actually feel some consolation when I think, like, hey, just to get to this is 100%. That's a big step. Because whenever people say that, I'm like, that's what you say when you don't get it. Do you know what I mean? But I'm kind of like, that actually is true. I was pooping at Doghouse and was sweating because it was so hot in there, and there was sweat dripping off my nose as I'm taking a dump. And I'm like, that is pretty nuts that I got that. Okay, that is Isn't it
cool? Like,
we're good. This is okay. I can do this for another year. Then I will kill myself. Yeah. But I can squeeze out another year of this.
It's crazy when you have moments like that, and then, like, you're working at a restaurant, and it seems like no one knows who you are, no one knows it, and then, like, casting will respond to a tape, and all of a sudden you're in the room with the producers and stuff, and you're realizing, like, oh, this is happening all the time in Hollywood.
Yes.
I'm just, like, seeing a glimpse of it right now.
Yes.
And it's so exciting.
It is so exciting.
Holy shit. Like, I've talked about, like, a million times I probably didn't get, but it was like a producer session for a big part, and that was like, I walked out of that, like, buzzing from Hollywood energy. I was like, this is fucking Hollywood, baby, let's go. And I'm realizing, like, they're taking meetings like that with, like, every single day.
That's his entire day.
His entire day is meeting with actors, and lucky, like, successful actors are doing that all the time.
Yes. And then
I snuck in there one time.
Yes. And then moments later, I'm having to have a heated conversation with someone being like, no, we don't serve corn dogs anymore.
Yeah, dude.
And then them being like, what? Like that, with that level of energy. And I'm like, yeah, I know, they were so good, but we don't serve them. No. Well, do you have any in the back? And I'm like, come on. What else do I have to say to you? We make them fresh. We don't have them frozen in the back. First of all, how dare you assume
Dude,
that?
one time at Cabana Club, someone was, like, pressing me, being like, you guys don't have wings? No. Why don't you have wings? We don't have wings because we don't have wings at the restaurant. Because we don't have them.
Oh, you didn't serve them.
Why?
You went out of them.
No, we don't have them at all. And they were like, but why don't you have wings? And I'm like, why don't we have diamond rings back here?
Are you asking me like a philosophical question?
We just don't have them. But why not? Because we don't have them, so we can't cook the wings because we don't have them.
I'm going to call the guy who opened the restaurant right now, and I want to see why he made the menu he made the way, because I've been wondering why we don't have wings as well.
They're like, but you have chips and guac. Yes, because we have chips and guac in the restaurant. It sits in the kitchen.
Someone came to the Doghouse one. But you don't have wings, but you have chips and guac. Yes. Wait, what? We have a lot of things.
Correct. Because we do. Why do you have that? Because we have it. Because we have it in the restaurant.
It's like going into a hat store.
I don't know how much more I can explain this to you.
You don't have wings. You're in lids. You don't have wings, but you have a LA Dodgers hat. Yeah.
I do.
Is that your counterpoint? Wait.
Yeah. Dude, I had a big steroided out 50-year-old with a big ass gray beard. I hope he listens to this. He doesn't. But if this ever gets popular, he'll know who he is.
He's gonna call the podcast to see if we have an HR if we have a manager.
He complained he asked to speak to the manager, like a fucking bitch, dude.
About you?
About me, because they were ordering from the bar, and I was like, are you our server? And I was like, oh yeah, well I can be your server. I thought you guys were ordering from the bar because I saw you guys ordering from the bar. And he goes, yeah, you assumed that, right? And I was like, well, I assumed that because I saw you ordering from the bar. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we're getting into like philosophical, like what is assumption?
Exactly.
But like,
Assume is not the right word. I saw you.
assume. I think there's like that. If the cat's in a box, does it exist? Whatever that philosophical. Like I don't know. But
Go on a rap battle. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
he literally was about to hit me with that. I swear to God, he's like, because you assumed, and I'm like, I know exactly what you're thinking.
Can you imagine fumbling that? Because when you assume, what you do is you make a.
You fuck my ass out of me, or no?
fuck-
Shit. You asked me a question.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Can you help me with this? Let me Google something really fast and let's have this conversation over again.
When you assume, you turn my ass out of me. No, hold up. You make me an
start
ass.
You
turn
hurt
me
my
into-
feelings really bad.
But he's like this 50-year-old man, and I covered everything. I was like, yeah, no, I can get you guys a round of drinks, and I'll get you a discount. Dessert's on us. Sorry for the confusion. It's a busy day in here. World Cup and the next game, and another World Cup game after this.
Still, we're getting ahead of it.
Yeah, I was like, I was like a Marriott level HR, like customer service, hospitality, like just judoed him, you know. And I was like,
Top
oh,
of the
good.
skill tree.
Totally.
You have every
And
single
he
upgrade.
He thought like some like idiot server was gonna come up and be like, oh, I forgot. And I'm like, hey guys, I can get you another round of drinks. So sorry for that. I did assume, like, fully just like, oh, he's actually like a capable person. And then he just was still flustered, and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, so I'll get you this round. This is on us, and I'll get you another a mug there. I'll get you dessert on us. Yeah. Still like to talk to the manager though. Okay. Bring the manager out. Told the manager what's happening, and she's like, okay. And she just told him, she goes, well, he assumed that because you guys ordered from the bar, and he just like, yeah, I guess you're right. But I was just like, I walked away being like, man, imagine being a 50-year-old steroided out guy asking to speak to the manager.
That is really
You
funny too, because
pussy.
especially if you're not looking for. Okay, so if someone is asking to speak for the manager because they're just a cheapskate who's trying to get like a free meal, do you know what I mean? That is understandable.
He was
it is
fired up.
It is not commendable, but it's understandable. If you want to speak to the manager because you're upset, that literally means that it's like, would that make you feel better if you're able to? You know what I mean? Like the manager might as well be your therapist at that point, which is very
100%.
funny because it is just like, I need someone to hear me and hear how this injustice has been done to me, and it's like, yeah, that is.
I will be speaking to the manager.
This is not hard. I will grant you this freedom, but this is embarrassing a little bit for you.
I'm
Okay.
also like, you guys have all full. It's not like you guys were waiting here to get drinks. Like, you guys have been drinking. You have been ordering from the bar. All your drinks are filled. What are you so mad about?
Yeah, very
like, It's
strange.
Barney's too.
Very
and,
strange.
And you got a great server. And then like the wife was like, I'm so sorry. I think someone complained, but you're so nice. And I'm like, hey, queen, all good. Little do you know, I was employee of the month in October of 2024. You're in good hands.
They don't just give that out for fun.
They
Okay?
don't give that out as rotation to make everyone happy. That's not the case. It wasn't because it was my turn to get it because I had been there for a year and a half.
Yeah, that means I showed up to work and I never called out in a whole month. That's all that means.
Literally. It's
was
more
drunk
because
every time.
They want us to all have staff T-shirts, and the only way to give us free T-shirts is to give us employee of the month. So AJ's like, who needs T-shirts? Max is employee of the month.
Okay? So you feel stupid now? You wrote it out, idiot? Guys, welcome to episode 11,
Yeah. Can
correct?
we get a clap going on? This is super late,
Oh.
but Sam, hit a clap. We're not doing this right now.
I forgot how to be.
We can do that for like 30 minutes, I think. Joey.
Always remember, Joey, you have to be on screen.
I
when you
know.
do it.
When I did it, I forgot.
No, it's all good.
I'll be honest, I did kind of forget too. And I was like, I'm not going to be the one to make the mistake here. I'm going to let Joey just throw him out into those waters, and I'm going to make fun of him if he's wrong real fast.
Yeah.
But welcome to episode 11. I believe we'll probably title this one "The Return of Barons." I don't know if y'all noticed last time, but we didn't have our producer here, and I did feel. I need you to know this, Joe. I felt a little scared of that.
Oh, he was scared. We had a great episode, and Sam walked away being like, "I'm having a panic attack." Like, oh no, he missed you.
I did.
You're in a very important part of the pod.
Well,
the
it's
chemistry of the pod.
It's very nice to be able to kind of escape sometimes and just give Joe a little. You know what I mean? Kind of
Help!
like, you feeling me? You know what I mean? They kind of didn't feel me on that one, but this, you know what I mean?
Totally.
Yeah. But Joey was gone visiting his family.
Yep.
Just disappeared.
Yeah, disappeared.
Joey
9 days.
disappeared from his restaurant job, didn't tell anyone, and didn't get any of his shifts covered. And Daddy was there to pick up all the pieces again.
You covered one shit.
I did cover one shift. I didn't do anything. I kind of felt like I was like, a parent of like when you're loving. What is the term? Like, there's a term you learn like in Al-Anon. It's like sometimes you have to separate to love. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
This is a tough love thing. It's like, yeah. Sounds like
didn't
he
cause
did.
it, you
Sounds
can't
like he
control
didn't
it.
get a lot of his shifts covered.
Yeah.
I'll be over here doing other shit, not worrying about it.
Yeah.
It was hilarious though. Speak on it, Joey.
I did get them covered. I didn't get one covered because I forgot. And then I got to like the rest.
And that's when
covered.
Daddy came in, saved the day.
No, Daddy came in.
This is another daddy.
Okay.
Another Daddy came in.
Barron says many daddies.
Yeah.
When you live a lifestyle like Joey, you're gonna need a lot of daddies. Joey has a bunch of like sugar daddies where he doesn't give them sex. He's just like they feel bad for him.
I think they just like you.
Yeah, he's like
They just have crushes on you.
Joey. Yeah, I'll do it for him. I love him.
Yeah.
You have sugar daddies that just love you unconditionally.
Dude, it's amazing. You got people that love you for I can't say for no reason, because like you're an awesome guy, but like, but what do you give them? I wonder. I don't have to talk about this now.
I don't know. Love.
Yeah, you do.
Love
You
and
do.
attention.
You do.
Sweet. Joey kind of comes in clutch sometimes.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Joey's there for the positivity. Whenever
Can't name him right now, but
I can name him, it's more like when I'm in like in a slump, and Joey will like hype me up about literally anything at all. Of being like,
fall to your rock bottom. Joey's there.
"What's up? What's up, dude? No, you went to beginner improv today. That's awesome."
What's up? USA won. They
Yeah.
won.
Yeah. Sorry, I was in a bit of a spiral last night. Kind of the most frustrated I've ever been in my life.
Really?
Dude, I was like angry after this TV wouldn't fit. Been trying to mount this TV, and it was the first time I got like, I was super, super angry, and like there was nothing Maya could do to calm me down, because I had just been like, you know, like when you're like trying to like manually put something in and you're like sweating bullets, and it's always like in an awkward position.
Yes.
And I don't have like the right tools really to do it.
This is when a lesser man would hit his girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm glad you didn't do that.
No, I wasn't even close to doing that, but it's like,
Wow, your speaking is really just, it's frustrating. That is worse when they're trying to be nice to you and you're like, oh, wow, these kind things she's saying to me are driving me insane.
no, that was happening last
That's
night.
the worst in
Well,
the
this is,
world.
and I love her, and it's all good. But she said two things that drove me up a fucking wall. She goes, I'm like, I put the TV up too high, so and like the bolt is in too deep, so I'm like, I think I fucked up the whole wall. I think I'm just like pay for this, you know, I have to get like someone to like re-drywall the thing. And she goes, I promise, Max, we'll figure this out. And I'm like, we'll figure this out? Are you gonna go buy some power tools and like figure out what the hell even is going on here?
You're gonna go get some spackle, bitch. I doubt it.
And I'm like dripping sweat. I'm so frustrated. I'm like fuming, and I'm trying to like calm myself down. And she goes, "Can I ask a question?" And I was like, "Yeah. What?" She goes, "You can say no." And I'm like, "What is it?" She goes, "Can we go to In-N-Out right now?" And I'm like, "No, we can't go to In-N-Out right now." And actually, the fact that you asked me that, I'm gonna play it cool. Like we're just not gonna go. I'm so annoyed that you even asked. Thank God she doesn't listen to this podcast.
That is awesome. Just two people in like completely different worlds.
She was kind
at
of
that
drunk
point.
too, because she was.
Yeah, no, she was like buzzed and had like a great night with
She
her
had no
dear
idea.
friend, and then you were like the most frustrated you've ever been. And she's like, "Do you want to get ice cream?"
Can you go buy me? Can you go drive me and buy me In-N-Out? No. I can't.
Well, that's really perfectly frustrating.
Oh yeah. And I'm trying to be like, sorry, I can't buy you In-N-Out. That's a lot to ask.
You're in a foxhole, you know what I mean? And there's like bombs hitting it, and you're like running ammunition, and someone's like, "Say no. Do you want to go get some food right now?" No. Well, I really
No.
can't believe that that's the question that came out of your mouth.
No. Because I also, in that point, I thought this mount was gonna get stuck there forever. Because I thought I fucked up the bolt. So I'm like, we're just gonna have a TV mount that has no TV on it. That's just like, that's so ghetto. But
Hey, that's pretty impressive. If that was me, that TV mount would live there forever and ever and
totally.
ever.
And
So
I just,
well done.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you. I'll get it figured out today.
I want to say I'm so happy it's just us two. For
Me
this.
too.
I needed this. This is fun. Do you know what I mean? I needed a meeting of the minds, a meeting of the triumvirate.
Absolutely. I feel like I recently had this feeling of like, I wanted to say, this is maybe too sincere, I'm like so grateful for the people that listen to this podcast, just because there's been a couple comments that's just kind of like, didn't like that. You know what I mean? Lately on like some reels, just because it goes to such a massive audience that like someone who just sees it is like
Massive.
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 I'm talking hundreds of people.
Okay, like 900.
But we just got some comments and I'm like, I don't know how to deal with this besides being like, I'm extremely grateful for the people that actually do listen to this podcast because we like doing it.
They did come to our aid in the comment section. That was amazing.
Yeah, a little bit. I was kind of waiting for them to come a little faster. I kept refreshing the comments, and then he started to get more likes, and I'm like, uh-oh. Maybe this is a bad podcast.
Maggie Stewart, where are you?
Yeah, Maggie Stewart.
Definitely got a 12:45 text from Max being like, the podcast is good, right?
Yeah. People just write essays on YouTube on these comments. They just like will try to pick you apart with like a 3-part comment where they respond to themselves and like, hey, what's the point of this podcast? It just seems like you guys should talk about movies or what? I'm gonna like literally quote his exact thing. And I was just
He's probably listening right now being like, they're doing it again.
yeah, dude,
They're doing it
this
again.
is exactly what I'm talking about.
This is too meta. What are you all
Also,
talking
they
about?
kind of take the angle of like, look, guys, I want you guys to win. If
I
you
know,
win,
that's
you know,
really weird.
It's so weird.
That's really
Like,
that
you
is
fucking hate us.
giving us notes in the comments is really weird. I'd rather just say fuck you. I hate this podcast.
The
Dude,
first
like-
episode got a whole essay that was like, I actually listened to this whole thing. You guys have good chemistry. So I did listen to the whole thing, but here are a couple notes on why you should make a better podcast. And I'm like, you listened to the whole thing. Shut the fuck up.
yeah, it's extremely strange.
So
Took
yeah,
me
but no, it's good. I was just like, this is an episode where we just breathe.
We get to
just
calm down.
Stay grateful for the people that listen to it.
It's so nice when it's just us because when it goes a little flat for a second, I'm like, I don't give a fuck if these guys are feeling awkward right now.
Yeah.
Garrett McKenna's not here to make me feel bad about the podcast going flat.
was not.
No, he didn't do one thing wrong. It was just like his
all.
presence being here.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
just
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like, sorry, I don't have any funny anecdotes to say right now. We can. I have.
I walked away from that being like, that was a great episode, and Sam was like, no, it wasn't, and I was panicking, and you really can kind of hold it together in a way where
because I'm walking through my life in a state of panic at
I
most
guess that's
times.
right.
Do you know what I
I guess
mean?
that's right.
I'm like the Hulk. I'm always angry.
yeah, always anxious.
You just don't know. You know what I mean? That is kind of what it is. Just like, yeah, that's where I'm living all the fucking
Yeah,
time.
true.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
Yeah. Other than half pint tequila, Slipknot in that room. That's the only time I can
pretty good.
feel utter peace is in that room.
Well, you just do
Souls
that.
3.
Just do that all the time. Have a half pint of tequila throughout the day.
The how stressed I've been lately, I'm just every hour.
Yeah, just become an alcoholic. That is what it is.
Yeah, I know that's what it
You know
is.
that's what an alcoholic is.
Yes, I know that they draw an attraction of alcohol.
Yeah, they actually like it a lot.
There are these people that just feel so free and feel so good by the effects of alcohol that they choose to keep doing it.
They're not doing it to be dirty or bad. They actually really like the feeling.
Oh, they're not doing it to upset their families. There's a payoff. They enjoy the
It actually
feeling.
feels really good.
Feels so good that they're willing to upset people
Yeah,
that love them
literally.
so dearly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Max. I was confused by that.
No. Yeah.
I thought they were doing it to hurt me.
No. They
No?
actually like it. Yeah, they like
There's
it.
a payoff?
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's
it's
very
a huge
cool.
payoff. It almost is worth it from experience. And that's why people kind of stay alcoholics because it's like, just upsetting my family, feeling like this. I think I'll just keep feeling like this.
I one time was watching a porno, and so this is going to connect, and it was of a very famous porn star, and she is like with like there's many women and there's a couple guys, and she's giving one guy head, and like goes all the way down on it, and he like looks at the camera and goes, he's like, everyone that I've like pissed off in my life, all my family members that don't speak to me anymore, all the bridges I've burned are worth it right now. And I was like, Reef, we're gonna find another video.
A genuine moment to the camera.
Okay, so suggested is can I just watch two people have sex, please? That was absolutely
Oh God, I didn't want to find out about you, dude.
What is terrible is I have gone back and tried to find that video because I was kind of like, man, whatever he's experiencing.
That was a real moment.
It must be.
That must have been an incredible head.
Okay. Wholesome, God-fearing couple has sex in their marital bed.
Yeah, that was kind of like the divine coming through and speaking through him. You know what I mean? He was really in a state of pure bliss.
That was like a video. That was like a Adele video. Like, you know what I mean? That's like
Totally.
something that was
Totally.
absurd. So I do want to. I have one weird topic that I have to. And this I wish that both of y'all had seen it, but I don't think y'all have. And don't worry, it doesn't require y'all seeing it for me to speak about it. Tony Hinchcliff as a stand-up special.
Yeah.
It's not like not my taste or something like that. It is one of the most awesomely bad things I've ever watched in my life, and I don't mean that in like how bad it is. Like when I say awesome, it's like really satisfying to watch. Like it is. He's just on fire with how bad he's doing. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think he thinks he's crushing?
Done stand up for. I did stand up for a while. There's these good stand ups hate bombing. Do you know what I mean? They don't like to bomb, and then like you have to get better and better at bombing and being like this doesn't define you. You have to.
Yeah.
But then there's this echelon of stand ups and they do pretty well who don't love to crush. And they don't mind bombing. They like standing on stage and having everyone look at them. Do you know what I mean? And they're like, holy shit, everyone's looking at me right now. And they'll just enjoy, like, where you're sitting there like, they're just like, I have a captive audience. This is amazing. Look at them. They love me. They all are here for me.
They're staring at me.
So he can kind of just like, so you watch him do that a few times. It's in the round, first of all. So he stalks the stage like a circling shark the entire time. It's terrifying. He doesn't change he never goes, he walks in one direction the entire time. And there are times where he skulks, he just like walks around like for 5 seconds, just kind of looking at the crowd and his weird face and wearing his own branded clothes. And somebody to tell him that his jeans were doing nothing for his nothing ass. The guy has no ass and kind of a stomach. And I was like, oh my God, you look like Woody. You look exactly like Woody. You're built exactly like Woody. And he's wearing his Tony Hinchcliff, whatever. Let me get down to the comedy of it. It's so. First of all, the people doing the brunt of the work in the comedy were the people in the crowd. He tells a total of, I'm not kidding, no exaggeration, no more than 8 jokes. He tells about, I'm not kidding. He's got like 8 jokes. They're all race. They all just have race involved. And oh my God, it's mind blowing. And so he's doing crowd work. There's 3 people in this thing that deserve to get a third of the money that this thing makes because he's just speaking to them the entire time. One of them is a deeply special needs autistic guy who's miserable and he's making fun of him for like 20 minutes and his face never changes. He's like this whole time. He's like, this freak gets it. Like it's
wow.
mind blowing. It's mind blowing.
Wow.
I can remember his jokes. These are the points of his jokes. Black guys don't raise their kids. That's the punchline of one of them. And they don't like this is the joke, by the way. There's no truth in it at all. He was like, he's like, I raised in a black neighborhood. One thing interesting about black guys, they don't like eggs. Have you found that to be true in your life? Has anyone ever found that to be true?
Not something I've noticed at a restaurant that I've worked at for 15 years.
No one's ever had this observation. He literally here's the actual observation he had that he just somehow created a punchline. He's like, so even at breakfast, they don't like to be with their children.
Yeah, he just thought of that punchline.
He thought of that punchline. He's like, he works backwards from black guys don't raise their kids. We're just like, ooh, why are we working backwards from there? Also, eggs are not children. They're the chicken's menstruation. They have that whether or not they're pregnant or not. It comes every month. So you don't even know how biology works. Okay? That's one thing that really upset me.
Yeah.
The other one is Chinese women can't drive. Okay? And so that's his other like big point. Or Asian women can't drive. I'm racist. Chinese, whatever it is. Asian women can't drive. And then he talks to this one Asian person in the audience whose name is very Asian, which is hilarious to him. He's like, your name's Ling Ling? What? He just blows his mind. Jesus. And then she's like, I've only have 1 ticket. And he's like, you're ruining my joke. Normally you'll have a lot of tickets. On to the next joke. I'm not kidding. And then his other one is like, Mexicans work hard and have a lot of kids. And then every single person he asks doesn't agree. He's like, how many kids do you have? And the guy's like, 2. And he's like, not a lot for a Mexican.
Holy shit.
On to my next joke. It's really, really, really mind-blowing. And it's at times eerie, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like, what's happening? He did make one good point, and this one girl in the front row did have really nice boobs. I'm not kidding. That's when I felt most connected with. I was like, man, she does have a fantastic pair of breasts. I feel so connected to this comedy at this moment. It's mind-blowing, and I'm... whatever. If you're a fan, this is a come to Jesus moment, dude. Like this might do him in. I don't know one person who could watch that.
It's
even
like
humorless
like
people.
Brendan Schaub kind of level.
Okay. So Brendan Schaub tells he tells jokes though. He tells bad jokes.
Yeah.
Tony went up there and he doesn't have material. It's like the weirdest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. And he's all black and he's like all black like weird Nikes. Yeah, it was just the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Sorry, I had to get that out. You'll have to watch it.
No, I feel you.
It is awesome. It is awesomely bad. I want to watch it again.
You know,
It's okay. Are you all right?
I thought it was, yeah. I thought I was talking to us.
Sorry, the voices in my head.
Yeah. Okay, I will. Sorry. No.
I will. Exactly what I was about to do.
No, it's Matt. Well, the thing with Tony Hinchcliffe, and I also am kind of like, I always root for the person that people hate. Like, I will give them way more grace than they deserve,
Yeah.
just because I'm like, I don't like when people pile on someone for no reason.
You hate Emperor's New Clothes.
Yeah.
That's your least favorite. Like, you've given me that term, by the way.
Yeah.
It's something I hate as well.
Emperor's New Clothes. Yes.
Do you know the meaning of the term that you use all the time?
Of course.
Okay, sorry. I thought for a second, I like caught you off guard.
I thought I like that expression, and I like...
When someone is receiving undue praise for something.
I actually think I like the movie Emperor's New Clothes. Sorry. Cut. Well, actually, I like the movie with Cusco. Sorry. No, I agree. I will always take...
You got Bosch, and that's what gets you canceled on Bosch.
We actually are going to cast you. Oh, Jesus. No, so like, but even with the roast and stuff, everyone was like, Tony Hinchcliffe killed it at the roast. I'm like, but he didn't.
He didn't.
Like, he was mean. And like that, it's like, and there's certain mean things, it's like, there's a sort of indescribable quality of like something that can be mean, but also have like a really good punchline.
The word is
like,
creative.
Creative and take.
Creative.
You can't just
There's no creativity.
It's just like, yeah, you're a Chelsea Handler, you're a bitch. And I'm like, yeah, she is. But come on now. Like, that's not a joke.
Play with the form, at least.
Yeah.
It was mind-blowing. He's mind-blowingly weird.
Dude, did you watch the fight last night?
I only saw the last one.
Hinchcliffe was there.
Tony Hinchcliffe
He was the one celebrity they got. He was the only celebrity.
There's no way that he was the only celebrity there. I think every other celebrity was like, you can't show me on this.
Oh, I bet none of them showed up. I bet the PR, like, how many people would have... No one showed up to that thing.
That being said, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
I mean, it's awesome if we can just start to get normal presidents again after Trump. If this can just be like a moment in time, like we had a fucking UFC fight on the White House lawn, and that can be a story. And
With a music festival behind it.
With a music festival
With
behind
bad bands, because no one said yes.
Yeah, I don't even know who played.
I don't either. So you got like...
Rock.
Yeah, he was like the headliner.
Yeah. But, dude, it was fucking awesome. And Justin Gaethje... Dude, it was like...
That was the coolest one I've ever seen.
And I'm proud to be an American. Like,
yeah,
it was
cool.
awesome. He beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
It was... And we were before, we're like, is there any way he wins? And it's like, no. And the only thing you said was like, maybe there's like some American energy that's going to come through and like do something. Yeah. And it came through, baby. It came through.
Well, because he does have that like extreme dumb patriot energy. Do you know what I mean? Of just like will do it, just like a soldier. And he like went in there. Like, in the corner, he like looked at Trump, being like, "I can't let this happen in front of my
100%.
fearless leader.
That really helped.
Not in front of him."
Actually, the only way he could beat Ilya was on the White House lawn. You know what I mean? Like that's the only.
Yeah, that wouldn't have happened anywhere else.
Anywhere else.
That's so true. Like if they rematched, he get his ass kicked.
Yeah, it's like they should make like a Rocky movie about this moment. Yes. And if it wasn't Trump, it would just be a cool thing. But it's just Trump, and you're like,
It is so funny. It is the idea of like a 10-year-old.
Totally. And it was his birthday too.
It was his birthday.
For my birthday, I'm gonna have a fight on my lawn.
Big strong guys.
Big strong guys. Cool bands like Kid Rock playing in the background.
All my best friends, the army guys are gonna be there. Cool army guys. All around.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. He like blesses them all after they come down. Jimmy gets in their ear.
No, it does feel like a dictator. I mean, it really is starting to feel like.
And it's so funny because he gets in their ear and just says something like, "Wow, you're so strong." It's not like he doesn't say anything wise. He's just like, "You look so cool up there.
You were incredible tonight." Yeah.
But as far as like, as long as if I was a guy who had all the resources in the world and could kind of have anything, I'd be like, I'd like to have a big fight in my front yard.
Totally.
On my birthday.
On my birthday.
It'd be so much fun.
That would be awesome.
And it was so funny too. All the ring girls are like dressed more wholesomely than normal. Do you know what I mean? They're wearing like big gowns that are like pinup girl gowns, like this like 1940s patriotism.
I hope he went to bed and was like, "That was the best birthday of all time."
Dear diary, best birthday of all time.
Best birthday ever. There was that one time we went laser tagging, but aside from that, this is up there, top three. Top three birthdays of all time. That was awesome.
You see Sean Strickland like protested and got arrested because he is like, I would never perform for a pedophile.
Bro,
Sean Strickland's the fucking. He's not. He said one cool thing, sorry, but he is. That is cool.
well, he's someone that I respect because I'm like, you do your own fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like you
He really does. He does not live on this planet.
Go to the beat of your own fucking drum.
Yeah,
Same
he
with
does.
Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah, doesn't care.
Because
At
Bryce
all.
Mitchell also is like, he's like similar kind of mindset as Sean Strickland. Like, number one, they hate pedophiles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they don't fuck with this Israel shit. Like, so it's like they were kind of like pro-Trump.
I'm back and
before.
forth on pedophiles, but that's
Yeah,
cool that
you
they're.
know, as we talked about, I tried to clip something from the last podcast, and Sam was like, "You can't clip that. We're telling on ourselves." It wasn't even that bad, but we just brought up pedophiles.
Well, it wasn't that bad for me.
Yeah, I guess I did
kinda like,
sort of tell him.
I'm gonna
I
help-
was making a joke. Anyway, maybe we'll clip this part talking about the last episode.
Oh yes.
I have another. Do you want to hear my? I have a pre-canned thing. Unless we want to.
Sorry, dude. I have no topics today because
I have
been
some.
so stressed with all this shit.
We got you. We're completely good. Don't even worry about it.
Remember that one time I brought in a bunch of topics?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, good.
I don't present it at all. I love on these ones when we kind of run out. That's when the real juice comes. You know what I mean?
Of course.
You know what I mean? That's when, like, we have no more fat to burn, and then we start going into ketosis. That's when we get the really, really good
Is that
stuff.
what you're supposed to call ketosis?
Yes. Well, yeah, we're gonna start burning fat in here a little bit. We're almost out of
yeah.
carbs. Sorry, I ruined the ketosis metaphor earlier. Okay, but if you're burning fat, that's when you're in ketosis.
That's ketosis.
I felt really dumb right now.
All good.
Wow, please don't clip that.
All good.
Don't clip that. That would be nuts. I'm thinking. So I've not been worried about what I've been eating. Like, I'm always kind of stressing about my body and the size of it. And I haven't been really doing my due diligence of counting my calories recently, and I don't want to do that again. And so I'm thinking about a diet that I will stick to, and I think I figured it out.
What is it?
And it's better than what I'm doing right now, okay? But it's not going to sound great. I want to go back to, little boy, what I ate when I was 12, what my mommy and daddy made me, because they were not health conscious at all.
Yeah.
But, so I want to, spaghetti and meatballs. Mm-hmm. When I'm hungry, PB and jelly.
Yeah.
Maybe Pop-Tart for breakfast.
Dude.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Because I know that doesn't sound amazing, but that is better than, go to 7-Eleven for 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then maybe do Taco Bell at the end of the day. That it is better than that. Do you know what I mean? So just for lunch, can you imagine spaghetti, meatballs, dinner roll that came frozen in a can, big glass of milk,
Awesome.
like butter mom stuff.
Oh,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? Just how I was raised. That sounds so good.
There's almond moms and butter moms.
Yes.
I love that.
And I was so my mom was. My mom was not a butter mom. She was more like a margarine mom. Do you know what I mean? It was like even worse than butter.
My mom was like a warden where she would give us I love my mom, but wasn't incredible at school lunches. She was like, I packed you a lunch, and kind of mad about it, and I look at my lunch bag. It's a plastic Ralph's bag with
Gatorade and peanuts.
no, not even a bottle of water, an apple, and a turkey sandwich that has just bread and turkey, and that was it. And it was in a sack. Here's your lunch.
That's a ration.
Dude,
That is a ration.
and I'm like a starving 17-year-old being like, this is just not enough.
You're a growing boy.
Yeah, I'm a growing
And
boy.
she gave you 400 calories. And you're
I'm like, am I trying to book some Holocaust roll or something? This is the Christian Bale diet,
yeah, that's absurd.
I made you a lunch. It's like,
Mom.
don't bother.
Yeah, truly, next time, don't bother. Give me $3.
Love her. But yeah, give me $3.
Give me $3 and I will go to the
vending machine.
Exactly.
I actually got a box of Pop-Tarts 2 weeks ago, and it was really nice to have them in the house.
What kind?
I got the chocolate kind with the chocolate, the double chocolate. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but it sounds great.
It's chocolate on the outside, chocolate Pop-Tart, chocolate frosting on the inside.
That sounds fantastic.
And you heat up in the microwave.
Really?
Yes.
You want to hear something wild my family would do?
Go
What
ahead.
my mommy would do? We would do. We used to do the normal strawberry with no frosting, and I still love it. Mm-hmm. And she would butter it and then put it in the toaster,
I heard about buttering. Yeah.
and then put it in the toaster
Yeah.
while it was with cold
That's
butter
sweet.
on it.
That's sweet.
You're ruining your toaster.
You are. Was it good?
It's amazing. It's the best thing I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah.
And my mom would eat the crusts. She's like, you don't want the crunchies? I love the crunchies. You should nail the crunchies.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was
the best
good.
one is actually the cinnamon one.
That is the best one by a million.
And that's the one that was kind of a given, we got the cinnamon flavor, because as a kid you want the s'mores flavor or something crazy.
Exactly.
But as I'm getting older, that cinnamon one is...
I'm so glad you brought that up. The s'mores flavor can suck my ass.
Yeah, it's
the s'mores flavor sucks. Marshmallow, you don't have a seat in the table when it comes to delicious sweet treats.
At all.
Marshmallow is the worst of all all those cool things of the chocolate caramel world. You know what I mean? Of all those fun things, marshmallow can eat my butt.
Yeah, dude. People get the s'mores at Barney's, and it's like a fun idea.
Yes.
But so disgusting.
Yeah.
There's so much better desserts. I'm so good at making the desserts at Barney's. I got a couple compliments on it this week.
Did you really?
I made a milkshake. She was like, "Can I get?"
Well, you're an artist.
Yeah. She's like, "Can I get?" I was like, "Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla." And she goes, "Is there a way to do chocolate and vanilla?" And I'm like, "No, actually, give me 1 second." So I made her a chocolate milkshake and then put vanilla milkshake on top, and then whipped cream, a little bit of chocolate sauce to drizzle for a little garnish. Brought it to her, and she pulled me aside and said, "This is the best milkshake I've ever had in my life. You guys have to come in. I have to make you a
We
milkshake."
kissed her on the mouth. Oh! Sorry, is that what you meant?
And I was like buzzing off that compliment for 3 days straight. I'm like, that was the best milkshake she's ever had
That
in
is
her
so
life.
funny. She said, "Is that possible?" He said, "With others, no."
It shouldn't be. But watch
I've got
this.
you. With me and God,
It took me
all
like
things are
literally
possible.
25 minutes in the back. There's like tables waiting to order, and I'm just like,
Oh, that rocks.
if someone gets a churro waffle, the dessert is like $12, but I just get so because I love sweet treats. So
Give them $40 worth of ice cream.
literally, like I hook that shit up. Like that should be an $80 dessert.
You just like cuck yourself, like you're dressing up your wife so well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For some guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and then
eat this right in front of me, please.
because I would get like when I'm like feeling naughty and want a sweet treat. I'm like
Yes.
what I would want, and so I get the waffle. Anyway, I'm not gonna tell you how I make
That-
the churro waffle.
That is kind of fun though. To like, I'm gonna spoil my table.
Oh, yeah.
right now. You know what I mean?
Like it gets like this big, and then I bring it out, and then everyone's like, "Holy shit!
That was some intense.
Is that like $300?" No.
$12?
It's $12. I wasted all the ice cream, and the restaurant's mad at me.
It cost me my job.
We're
Please
losing
eat it in
money
front
on
of me.
these.
That whipped cream sound effect you just did was perfect.
I can do little like ribbons with it and like little like bow. I'm pretty nice with it. I'm
You're like Elf in that scene where he like
yeah.
decorates the place for Christmas.
Yes. 100%. And it'll take me way too long. It's all good. Low battery, all good.
Low battery's no big deal.
Ain't no thing.
Barons, do you have anything you'd like to speak about? I'd love to hear what's going on in
how
your
was
world.
your-
I felt when we were shitting on you at the beginning, I was kind of like, what are we doing right now? I don't even feel these things.
No, at all.
Yeah, I love
I
you.
don't mind.
What were you doing at home? Just like needed a break?
No, every summer we go to the lake. It's
Okay.
lake time. Yeah, so we did that. I have some things I wrote down.
Oh,
Wait,
yes.
But before you say those things, did you have any weird injuries that you're going to complain about for another year and a half?
I got poison ivy.
I fucking knew it. Barons has something that happens to everyone in the world. And he's like, yeah, but it's happening to me. My leg is itchy and it's giving me anxiety. It's always
Poison ivy. That's
He scratched his eye one year, bro. It was like
No, I remember that.
I could have lost my vision. Truly, the doctor said I could have lost my vision. But got poison ivy. I thought it was a tick bite, so I popped it, and it made it worse.
nice.
And
You,
then-
well, you were worried about Lyme's disease.
Oh,
Dude, tick bites are scary.
Yeah, they are.
I got a tick bite once, and I was not in a good mental space. And I thought about driving the car just off a cliff because I didn't want to get Lyme disease. I'm like, life is already hard enough. I don't want to have low energy.
Well, you know how hard you all like. Your life, you can't have meat anymore. You have to change your entire diet and stuff.
And
I don't know if you can't have meat, but there's one thing you can't have. And the guy was explaining it to me, and y'all aren't gonna think it's funny because you don't know this guy. But this guy was like, "You can't have ground beef," and he went, "Can you imagine?" Just like,
You can't eat raw ground beef in the morning out of a dog bowl.
but you
What?
can't. You can do a lot of things that would suck. He's like, you can't smell it.
Yeah, and you just have like chronic fatigue.
It would blow.
That would suck. Dude.
Maybe I have fucking Lyme's disease.
Yeah, I know.
I think Justin Bieber has Lyme disease, and he's doing great.
Is
Are
he?
you sure about that?
No, I think so though.
Really?
Well, the people that have Lyme's disease definitely let you know they have Lyme's disease.
Yeah,
We got to.
dyslexia.
It's always the girls. The theater school girls all have Lyme's disease.
That is really funny. The one person I know who had Lyme's disease was like the theater girl.
Dude,
that
I don't even know if
went
they
to.
actually have Lyme's disease. I don't even know if anyone actually has Lyme's disease. Fuck Lyme's disease.
You know, it's
Fakers.
I've heard it's a man-made thing.
What do you mean?
Like it was a bioweapon.
Is it?
Lyme
Wait.
disease.
Yeah, Lyme's disease is actually a bioweapon
Like
created on an island called Limes. Guys, that is something I did hear, and it might be true. Who knows?
Okay,
We
cool.
keep going.
Justin Bieber does have Lyme disease, diagnosed in 2020, or he revealed it in 2020.
And is it Lyme disease or Lyme's disease?
Lyme disease.
And there's no
Oh.
reference. No, there's nothing to do with limes. Letting the audience know.
Right?
Correct or wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Gotcha. I know.
Lyme.
So before you say that, you're an idiot. Obviously not.
Let's set up a GoFundMe for Justin Bieber's Lyme's disease.
I'm really worried about his.
we just like get a check and make a big check, and it's like $60. Present it on the cloud wall. That's how we get him as a guest. You know, Justin Bieber lives 15 minutes away from here.
Where is
He
he?
lives in
live?
Beverly Hills.
Wow,
And
that's
But
nuts.
he's like on the side of Beverly Hills, is closer to us. And
Whoa.
because I found his house online, I was like, "How close is Justin Bieber from me?" And I'm like, "He's 15 minutes away." That's so crazy to think about.
He should come on the freaking
He
pod.
should just come over and hang.
15 minutes is
Fuck?
easy.
It's nothing.
You know, I'm one day younger than him. He's so old. I'm so young.
Period.
March 1st, 1994. This is his birthday, March 2nd.
Nice.
Surely you didn't write down Lyme's disease. What did you write down?
What do you mean?
What were you going to say? I feel like we never got to your
So
thing.
he had topics.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. So the poison ivy, I'm handling it. I sleep in my socks so it doesn't spread.
Can we see it?
Yeah. There was also a mountain lion in Pasadena.
Ooh.
That's extremely cool.
Did you see it?
No, it was right when I left.
Dang it. That's cool.
It's calmed down.
That's it?
Well, it was
Oh, it's
bigger.
this area.
Yeah. Yeah, it was huge. And it was spreading.
Now, can I grant you one of the most ecstasy? You could feel so good if you poured hot water on that bad boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Really?
God!
Have you had poison ivy?
I had Lyme disease for a little bit. I got over it. No, but I didn't have poison ivy. But one time I was allergic to the lotion that I was masturbating with, and
You poured hot water in your penis?
pour hot water in your penis. Imagine such a strange thing. Imagine how weird that would be, putting hot water in your penis. No, but I was allergic to the lotion I was masturbating with, and it turned my entire just penis, balls, butthole, everything. Apparently, I was getting everywhere.
Getting sloppy in there.
I guess I poured essentially toxic ooze all over my penis, balls, and butthole. Okay,
Wow.
my dick exploded to reptile skin. It's the scariest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Did you have a lover at the time?
No.
Thank God.
No, I had the most. It was truly like I had one of the weirdest looking penises you've ever seen in your entire life. You know that like single celled organism that's like they look like little water bears.
Yeah.
It's a lot like what my penis looked like.
Nice.
Down to the size. I'm kidding. I did go in the shower and I would take the shower head off and put it right on my, and I'd turn it up to a hot, really, really hot.
Yeah.
Never, ever, 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 ever have I felt that level of ecstasy in my entire life. Ever,
Wow.
ever, ever, ever.
How did you find out you were allergic? Did you like go to a doctor and they told you?
Well, so I went to a doctor. They couldn't figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
And their attitudes were very laissez-faire about my terrifying penis too.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause it was alarming to look at. Dude, I was in shame. I was like, I remember one time I was like, this is not gonna be great. Do you mean like
Yeah.
And then I figured out because it like finally like went away, but then like my penis is like dry and flaky. Like,
Oh,
it was
God.
the weirdest thing in the world. Finally went completely away, and then I was like, I had a suspicion about this lotion, and then I like touched a dot of it to it, and like literally that dot inflamed.
No
like,
way.
Okay. Fast forward years later, I'm not allergic to it anymore. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what's going on. I like developed an allergy in a
Weird.
day and got over it.
Weird.
It was one of the wildest things. in the
Was it
world.
just that bottle, I wonder, or something? You know, like, no?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why did you buy it again?
You want to see? Huh? Moving on.
Move on.
Huh? What?
I'll tell you one thing. It's not because I wanted to inflame myself and then put hot water in my penis again.
Why would you ask?
Why would you ask that?
Don't assume that.
You think it would work? It was really weird.
I saw Bobby Lee on a hike yesterday.
Really? Just by himself?
By himself. He was like a monk. Like, he was like slowly walking. And I'm not trying to be racist, but he kind of had like an archetypal, like, wise Chinese man. Like, slowly walking and like peacefully walking. Like,
Have his
you done
hands
this,
behind
Brian?
his back?
Huh?
Have his hands behind his back?
You know, he might have.
That's kind of like
it
the
kinda
you
felt
know
like he did.
the stereotypical Chinese dad.
Yeah. But he was slowly walking, and I realized, I'm like, Bobby Lee is kind of a deep, maybe he's a genius. Like, because he wasn't like being all Bobby Lee on the hike. Like, he was like slowly, intentionally walking, like obviously thinking deeply and just like having like a meditative kind of like hike, you know? And I just like said, big fan. And he pointed at me and just goes,
He turns that on.
huh?
It's not
He
just
turns
him.
it on.
He turns that on.
And I'm like, what a kind of a genius like business move to be like, This is my persona. I'm gonna build a whole business and like character. That's like probably a little bit of him, but that's not where he lives all the time.
He's probably exhausted, poor guy.
Yeah. We also saw when you were gone. We saw Sam.
I have no idea.
Kevin Smith.
Oh yeah, we saw Kevin Smith for like 1 second.
Sick.
And
I met Dax Flame last night.
oh yeah.
Two nights ago, I met Dax Flame. Yeah, he is. He's not playing a character, but he is like. He's hilarious, and he is like weaponizing his extreme social anxiety.
That's awesome.
But he knows he completely is doing punchlines. He's being funny. He was the man. His name isn't Dax Flame. I'm not going to dox him.
Really?
Yeah. That's so funny that I found that as a surprise to him. Like, oh, his name isn't Dax Flame.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Well, he doesn't seem like a guy who would have a stage name.
He introduced himself to me as not Dax Flame, and I went, no. Oh, yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. What's your... No.
Yeah.
I was confused for a second, but it was cool.
Topics.
Continue, Joe.
Bring them out.
Okay. The mountain lion. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
In the city.
Where?
Like in downtown Pasadena?
2 blocks from my apartment. Yeah.
No way. Okay, that is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed.
Okay. Knicks won. Hurricanes won.
Yep.
Got it.
You know, the Hurricanes, I feel sad because I feel like they got like overshadowed by the UFC fight,
Yeah.
which is so sad because that's awesome that they won.
Yo, sweet.
I was so happy for them.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it at all.
I know.
They brought in their backup goalie midway through the series.
Why? The guy was doing that bad that they had to take him out?
Pulled him. He was also kind of injured, and then they put in this guy named Bussy
Bussy.
B-U-S-S-Y?
with an I.
I mean,
then,
Bussy, obviously.
Bussy.
I'm sure. I mean, I'm the 1,000th person to make that
Yeah.
joke, I'm sure, but yeah.
Yeah, not my family.
Bussy's closed.
Yeah.
Bussy's like Fort Knox. Nobody's getting in that Bussy. You know what I mean? This guy is...
One of the guys was like, they got to keep putting rubber on Bussy.
What are they talking about?
Puck.
The puck.
Oh, that is wild.
That's
dude.
so funny.
He waits till
He
marriage.
knows what he's doing.
That Bussy waits till marriage.
Absolutely.
Okay, I have a fun one.
Go ahead.
Okay. In the late 1960s, the Beatles wanted to make the first live-action film adaptation of The Lord of the Rings, seeking Stanley Kubrick to direct with plans to feature their music. However,
Wow.
Stanley Kubrick called it unfilmable. J.R.R. Tolkien hated the band and thus refused the rights.
That is awesome. Sorry.
Paul wanted to be Frodo, Ringo, Samwise, George, Gandalf, and John wanted to be Gollum.
I feel like the Beatles are amazing, but they do have some horrible ideas sometimes.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. That's really funny. Also, oh my God. Also, the fact that Ringo doesn't realize that he is Gollum. Do you know what I mean? Like the guy has no self-awareness. He's like,
Yeah.
go and be Gollum, you idiot. Obviously, clearly you're Gollum. You're not the best member of the entire
Samwise.
fellowship. I'm Samwise.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're Octopus's Garden, dude. You're a fucking. That is really cool. That is interesting. You know, Led Zeppelin made a really stupid fucking movie.
The documentary?
No. Like I'm talking about back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Like he's made this video like to their like, and it's just. I've only seen like parts of it, but it's pretty much just Robert Plant walking around like a male model around like a beautiful like glen in England with a baby, and I have no idea what it is.
I saw this documentary that I was super excited to see. That was in IMAX, like Led Zeppelin documentaries about like a whole documentary about the history of Led Zeppelin. That I was excited to be like, oh, like I want to hear the drama, like what was all the crazy shit. But Led Zeppelin produced it. They are so egotistical. They don't include any of the bad shit. The whole premise is that we were a fucking awesome rock band. We stayed a fucking awesome rock band. Our drummer died, but then we kept being an awesome rock band, and we were awesome, and we still are awesome. That was the whole documentary. There was no like, oh, and then we were bad, and we got good, and we were bad, and we got good again. Like there was none of that like, you know, biopic kind of like arc. It was just like,
Yeah.
we rocked from the very beginning, and everyone loved us, and they stayed loving us. Drummer died, and we stayed awesome. Didn't even matter. We didn't give a fuck, and we're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We're
Guitarist
the
had a
best.
13-year-old girlfriend.
exactly.
Not a big deal. Just open. Everyone knew
Like-
it. She was on tour with us. It's completely fine.
Dude, none of that
She was
was brought
13.
Up. None of that was brought up. And I was excited to see like the juice behind Led Zeppelin, and like they were like, no, actually we were awesome. We've always been awesome, and we stay awesome. We're
It'll be the
best
Cloudball
rock band."
podcast one day. I mean, the Cloudball documentary one day. We started, and it was a big success right from the beginning, and we continued
exploded.
to succeed.
We never got any weird comments on our reels ever. No one gave us essays about how bad our podcast is. Did you see the clip? We were talking about this last night. This is so sad. But a woman died because she was bungee jumping. They forgot to attach the bungee cord to it. But there's a video of it.
No.
And
Sorry,
the video,
that's what the guy said.
the video looks like this. They're holding her up, and they go 1, 2, 3, and they just chuck this woman off a cliff. And then there's like, after like 5 seconds, everyone's like, wait, what the fuck? But like, it's so surreal seeing someone die like that, of like them being like funny with it, being like, okay, 1, ooh, 2, and 3 men go 3, and they just playfully
Plummet
chuck
a
a
woman
woman off a cliff to her death.
This is what I was saying. This is cool. She is like the only person who got. Apparently, like when you kill yourself by jumping off something, you're always gonna like you feel regret midair. She didn't have to feel regret at all.
She was like, "This has got
the whole time." She's like, "Surely I'll bungee back up," and then she just died.
You
know
hope
what I mean?
there wasn't that even split second of like, wait.
I don't think there was.
You think it was just bang?
It happened so fast that like literally just the last 10 feet. I'm sure she was like,
How unbelievable is that, though? And then they're all in prison for homicide right now. There's a trial. What? Yeah, because they just chucked a woman off a cliff. Like, you can't do that. I don't care if it's a mistake. You can't just, hey, I don't know much about the law, but you can't chuck a woman off a cliff.
Max is actually
My brother's
representing
a
her
lawyer,
family, and that's
yeah. Guys, you can't do that. I'm no judge, but that's not allowed.
it's kind of a great scene in a movie. Have you just heard of and then just
Did you attach the thing?
Jesus.
I didn't.
How is that not like
no. Actually.
how is there not like a 30-step process where in which all 30 steps
100%.
are and make sure that happened? Do you know what I mean? Like
It was in Brazil, which is also like there's just some weird shit that happened in Brazil lately. You know, the Oliver Tree died in the helicopter accident.
that was in Brazil?
Yeah,
I didn't know
they're
that.
playing fast and loose over there. But
Who is Oliver Tree?
he's like a kind of comedian, musician, internet personality.
You know his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also realized that Bobby Lee was like felt kind of somber on this walk, but I realized that he was super close with Oliver.
Yeah,
Tree.
he was super close.
And I saw him like that morning.
And you're like, big fan!
I'm like, big fan, you're awesome. Tiger Billy's sick. When you
Kinda
pull
fell
your
off.
penis out on stand-up is like the funniest bit ever.
Do it right now. I like how little your penis is.
I was super respectful. I was just like, big fan.
Big fan.
And he just goes,
I always hit him with big fan.
yeah, you kind of taught me that, which I'm like, that is a perfect thing to say.
It's what you want to hear. They want to hear it. You're not wasting any of their time.
Because when I drove by him in the parking lot. Oh, also, Fryman Canyon now charges for parking. I got a ticket.
Oh, that blows.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's absolutely horrible.
And I got a $75 ticket. And then I'm like, what? And I'm like, there's signs literally everywhere. But that just happened overnight.
That sucks horribly. I did not know that.
I'm just going to park in the street now. I was wondering why it was so dead at Fryman Canyon. I think that it's like actually be like, no, I'm not going to pay whatever, $15 to go on a hike.
That's absolutely absurd.
That's ridiculous.
Never going to do that. They just lost a lot of customers, buddy.
a lot
lot of customers. All right,
Yeah.
hold on. I have a. Let me see if I have anything. Oh, so I was. Someone commended me. My girlfriend is brown, and someone commended me on that the other day. Be like, "Well, I respect you," because I've been with multiple brown women, and someone commended me being like kind of hats off to you. You're an ally for having sex with a lot of brown women. One of the most hilariously
That's so
easy,
weird.
passive ways to be an ally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard fucking the hottest Latina girl I've ever seen in my entire life. I like
you.
I like having sex with her, and I do that for the cause.
Yeah.
Like that is the most backwards, hilarious thing in the world. That's the all those colonists raping Native Americans were like, I'm doing this for them. I'm an ally. I'm attracted to them.
Dude, Maya came into Barney's for the first time when I was working. She
Wow.
sat down. It was so fun. But she's not
saw the level
not
of
a
it.
run-through alcoholic. So like when she came in, everyone was like, "Who is that? Like why?" And then the bartender was like, "Why is she here?"
Hey, there's this angel at table 3.
Yeah,
She's floating above the table and her skin's glowing. What
Shane
is that?
Shane was like, yeah, like right when she walked in, I was like, she must know somebody here because she didn't just come into Barney's, you know, she didn't find herself
Can
at
we get some
Barney's.
security for this woman?
Yeah,
What is going on?
No, I was. Then she was in the lounge, and there's like all these Barney's customers around her, and I was kind of like, just like, no one do anything.
Don't
all right?
touch her.
Don't touch her. Get your dirty hands off her.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Bring food from home. Do not eat from here. Don't drink from here either.
Don't drink the water. You'll get diarrhea. It's actually the ice that gets you.
Oh, that's really funny.
No, but I've actually been I've been loving Barney's lately. I feel so grateful for that job, and I'm so grateful for the pod. I
Yeah.
had some gratitude. I had like a weird week where I was like, is anything gonna work out? You know, whatever. And then I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, got a fun podcast, and I have a great job, and I have some great friends, and my great, beautiful girlfriend, and it's all good.
It is so funny. We have to stop describing our weirds as our weeks as weird when we have
When they're just every
terrifying
week.
anxiety. Where it's like, well, you've said this 11 weeks in a row now.
yeah. I had a weird week. I've had a weird life. I guess I've had a weird year.
I had a weird week where I was insecure about me making it or not.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Wait, that's you know what it is weird. I wonder what it is. Because that wasn't a thought for a while. I don't know why shit has gotten so real. This is what the closer you get to it, the scarier it gets. You know what I mean? That's what it is for me, at least. Because it's like you just kind of see that, like, this is what it is. You get to where I remember just looking at like stand-ups and actors and stuff and being like, oh, they're repped. They're in those rooms. You get to be in that cool thing, and then you get there and you're like, I'm just as poor as I was when I was 21.
Well, and
you know what I mean? And you're like,
fuck.
fuck.
Like you realize how unbelievably hard it is to book fucking anything.
Yeah.
You know, even when they want you for the part, it's like it's still this massive mountain to climb.
Yep.
Before you even like shoot it and like have to have the anxiety of like if I did a good job or not.
Yep.
It's like yes, I'm in the room, but now it's like, oh, that's its own mountain. Like once you get in the room to then book the fucking thing, even if you're getting called back and if you're getting pinned, it's like,
and then you do it, and you do the scene. They go, "Great job, goodbye," and you're like, "Oh,
okay."
That's not what you say to the guy who booked it. I don't think that felt utterly like you were just doing this to be nice to me. Fuck.
Yeah. Did you see Obsession?
No.
You gotta see
It's
Obsession.
so good,
It's
dude.
so fucking good.
I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, we're seeing Backrooms tomorrow.
That's cool.
We have a kind of a cute date tomorrow. We're gonna go to Backrooms at 4:00 in Santa Monica, then watch the sunset at Santa Monica. Because that Santa Monica sunset is unbelievable.
It is stunning.
Like every single time.
It is stunning. You don't get the well. Are you on the ocean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll be stunning. Yeah, that'll be beautiful.
What do you mean? Like we're gonna like, go to the beach after the movie.
You get that's. I don't know what I literally just wanted to flex the fact that I have this knowledge of.
We're gonna go to the beach, but look towards the city.
Okay. Make sure that when you go to the beach, look west over the ocean,
Okay.
or else you'll miss the sunset completely.
And which way is the? Am I gonna notice the ocean when I see it?
It's gonna be just make sure, just notice, look at the ocean.
Okay.
Because you're gonna want to not to, because there's all sorts of cool things in the city, and the ocean's
Yeah.
just kind of like nothing's really going on.
There's like bikes on the path and stuff.
There's like there's like hot dog stands,
There's hot dog stands. There's like hat stores and sunglass stores.
elote. You know.
I'll tell Maya to remind her to look at the ocean.
Remember to look at the ocean across and past the ocean across it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, how far do I look? When you look at the sunset, where exactly do I look?
Actually, you know what? I'm guiding you wrong. Don't look at the ocean. Look at the horizon past.
I go to Santa Monica and just stare at the stare at the shore. This is kind of unremarkable.
It's hurting my eyes, honestly.
I was looking at the sun was setting and I was staring right at the water and it was kind of like mid.
It was okay.
I was 5 inches away from the water.
Did you know that the pollution of Los Angeles is what makes the sunset so beautiful?
Really?
Yeah, all the smog. Like the light has something to like hit, so that's why it just like glows orange.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. When you're on the ocean, you're kind of past a lot of the smog, but you're not. The smog goes up.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, I don't like the west side really at all, but like the sunsets there are crazy just because it's like that's the last place of it being light.
Yeah.
For a long time.
I always kind of like living in LA because I feel like I'm kind of close. I mean, obviously there's places like further west from us, like Hawaii and stuff, but we're like kind of like the last big.
Yeah.
Kind of like we're kind of saying good night to the
world.
earth. You know what I mean? Like we got it from here.
It's been a great day.
See you tomorrow, bright and early. so lame.
See you tomorrow.
I do kind of view it that way, though. It kind of feels cool to be like we send it off.
That was a good day.
Hey, that was June 12th. Here's the June 12th.
That was it. That was June 12th. Fuck yeah.
We fucking did that
We
shit.
did that shit. Hell yeah.
Oh, I might start a Twitter being like, June 12th, gang. We did that shit. Love
Every
y'all.
day.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. That was say what you want, but that was a day.
That was a day. You cannot deny that.
Dude, I got these blackout curtains, and my days are just fully starting at 1 p.m. Like, okay.
What time are we at, by the way?
Almost at an hour.
Like, how many minutes?
3
away?
minutes.
Okay, cool.
But these have been good, but I've been sleeping until 1 p.m. and then waking up like, and kids are getting out of school.
Okay. Fuck!
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Sleeping straight to one and not sleeping into one is
Straight
tough.
to one.
Straight to one is wild.
It's the blackout curtains. I swear to God. Like, it's been great, but also just very strange experience. But we got it all cute in here. We got this light going. TV's about to get set up.
It's adorable in here.
It's going to be cute.
Barry, do you have anything that we can like kind of close out on? Are you talking to any women, or is it all they all dried up?
I was going to bring that up. I didn't.
Talking to the mic.
I haven't flirted with a girl since I left, or talked to one.
You didn't
Since-
get
because
any
you were with
jabs
your
in with your
family
sister or
and-
mom or anything like that?
Exactly. Who
Well,
did you talk
they were
to?
like, I was at the
My sister and
airport.
mom are like stuck up.
No,
I was trying to riz my mom, but she was not having it at all.
you know, like gas stations or where you see people.
Yeah, I don't do that.
You are cracking me up. You said no one at the airport or the gas station. Was it Dailies?
Yeah.
One girl called me though, really late at night, but I
Who?
was
Which one?
sleeping.
That's my
The-
Dailies.
The magical boo?
No,
No.
the other one,
The boo you don't want.
Pinocchio's.
Pinocchio.
Oh yeah, that Uggo.
She's beautiful.
What was she saying?
I didn't answer, but she did call.
I feel so bad for that girl.
Yeah.
I do too.
I bet she's never been turned down in her life.
Yeah, which is honestly probably the best thing you got going on right now for you. She's like, do you know what I mean? She wants him bad.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Is this guy crazy?
Any update from the magical boo?
No update.
Kiss the magical boo goodbye.
I'm not
Yeah.
kissing her goodbye.
Kiss her
She's
goodbye,
gonna come
bro.
Well,
back.
are you texting her at all? Like, are you trying to connect? Yeah, see, that's the
I'm
thing.
just waiting. I'm waiting for my time.
Okay.
You can't force it. You got to be patient.
Yeah.
Really, really, really patient.
Have you been getting any updates from your ex from like 8 years ago?
She texted me, but I didn't respond.
She texted me something really, really long recently, and I did not answer. It was for a second. I was like, "Oh, paragraph from I'm not gonna say her name." I was like, "God, it's gonna be a pathetic ploy to get back in Joey's life." But it was another thing. She's trying to have sex with me. No, I'm kidding. It was like some like influencer shit. You wouldn't really get it. This is like stuff for people who have like a lot of followers and shit that I don't think you would really understand.
You know, we do have an offer for an ad deal.
From what?
My friend who
Dude
has
wipes?
No, I think we should hold out until we get like a, but maybe not. He's offering us $250 to talk about for 2 videos to shit on his little like app that he made.
I'll do it for. Did you want just 4 of them?
He said 2.
Okay, I'll do it. Whatever, we'll do it. We'll do it another time.
We'll think about it.
I'm fine with doing it.
I'll get more info on it if it's like something that we can do.
Well, it sounds fun to make fun of it.
Yeah, we'll make fun of it.
Yeah, at least we don't have to do anything else.
So ad read coming up, guys.
I think we're going to end on this extremely
Was this an okay
high
episode?
point. Yeah, it was a great
I think it
episode.
was great too. I had a lot of fun. It was kind of exactly what I expected because I'm in kind of a weird, just like crazy headspace, and like everything feels like it's like barely fitting in, like getting this done. I'm like,
Now go have a fun conversation right now.
yeah, exactly. Well, I didn't have like a week where you were gone where I was just like writing in my notes, like, you know,
You're like
my
right in the middle of
manifesto,
everything.
where I was like, I fucking hate Brendan Fraser. Like, I didn't have any of that, which we had to take back, but all good.
In closing, please go watch Tony Hinchcliff's stand-up special. I'm being dead serious. Like I'm gonna when we're getting off this, you're gonna have to watch like 10 minutes of it with me. Like,
I'm down.
It is so mind blowing.
I'm down.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. All right,
Peace
guys.
out.
Cloudwall, episode 11. Cruising.
The entire wall is filled with clouds. Well, there's a little bit at the bottom that doesn't have any. But if you were a big Oprah fan back in the day, I have no idea if you like this or not. Chances are you're not going to like it. You're listening to the Cloudball Podcast.